I'd say the victim was beaten to death with an iron kettle.
How the hell can you tell that?
When you've been doing the job as long as I have, bitch, you start to see the patterns.
Well, damn it, let's just start looking for some clues before we start jumping to conclusions.
Poor guy took a beating, all right. Look at that face. Got a wallet here, bitch. The money's still here, so the attacker must have been startled or only interested in the murder. We'll have to run it through the computer downtown, see if we can get an ID out of it. Right again, damn it.
What are you laughing at?
What'd I tell ya? Iron kettle. I bet it's the murder weapon.
Well, I now know not to bet against the great detective John Dammit. We can run it through the computer to check for DNA.
You're goddamn right we can. There's something down here. Bitch, you better take a look at this.
What is it, dammit?
That cake down there. It's still in its wrapper. Do you think it's safe to eat?
Oh no, that's gross. Forget about it.
Bitch hasn't been my partner long, but she seems like a pretty good cop. And pretty easy on the eyes, too. We've got an ID and address. Mr. Richard Randall, North Norrington Drive.
Hey, my cousin's dog groomer lives over there.
It's a small world, bitch. Come on, detective time. Bitch hasn't been my partner. I used to be a pretty good sketch artist. We've got these new fandangled machines now, bitch. All you have to do is feed the clue into the computer, and it will give us all the information we need, leaving us more time to detective.
We'll try sticking the victim's wallet in. We might be able to ID him then.
Looks like somebody's had a birthday and died. Happy birthday to my beautiful son Richard. Love from Mother. It looks like Mr. Randall needed to make some quick money. Tell me, bitch, what are the odds of selling an iron kettle the same day you get murdered by one?
Pretty low, I guess. Why?
Let's go check out this pawn store. I bet there's a clue in here. Sweet 16. I found a diary entry here. Happy birthday to my beautiful son Richard. Love from Mother. This guy looks like trouble, bitch. Look at that tan. Detective Dammit, this is my partner, bitch. I'd just like to ask you a few questions.
Well, sure, y'all looking to buy or sell?
Neither. We're solving crime. Do you remember buying an iron kettle recently?
Well, maybe. I buy a lot of stuff. I don't suppose you have a receipt, do you?
How about this?
Yep, one iron kettle. Looks like we did buy it. Why do you want to know?
Do you still have the item?
Well, sure. I don't know what it would look like. As you can see, we're positively swiveling kettles. They all look the same too, impossible to tell apart.
Did it look like this?
Yeah, that's the one. I'll never forget that detail. You know, I'm pretty sure we sold it again later that same day. Some odd-looking fella paid $10 for it.
You think you can describe him while I make a sketch?
Yeah, I guess I could give you a description.
Start with the hair. Was it hot like mine?
Nah, man, he was balding pretty bad.
Tell me about the eyebrows. Did they have a look of confidence or a look of loss?
They were kinda angry like yours.
Any distinctive facial hair?
Yeah, he had a fucking sexy handlebar mustache. Doesn't really look like him. He's cute though.
Start with the hair. Was it hot like mine?
Nah, man, he was balding pretty bad.
Tell me about the eyebrows. Did they have a look of confidence or a look of loss?
They were kinda angry like yours.
Any distinctive facial hair?
Yeah, he had a fucking sexy handlebar mustache. Oh yeah, that's the guy.
You've been most helpful. Good day to you, sir.
Alright, bye now.
Let's go, bitch. We can put this image into the computer now. Looks like we've got a match here. Mr. P. Otter, North Norvington Drive.
Well, that's the same street as the victim.
It's a small world, bitch. That's not necessary.
Who are you people? You can't just come in here barging in like that.
Detective Dammit, this is my partner, bitch.
Well, what do you want?
I want to know why you've been killing people with kettles, Mr. Otter.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Here you do. I'm gonna look around. You better hope I don't find any clues. Looks like it's somebody else's birthday, too. Happy birthday, Mr. Potter, from all here at Happy Hearts Asylum. Asylum? We better get this checked out on the computer, bitch. A receipt, bingo. Looks like the clerk and the computer were telling the truth, bitch. Now what would someone who doesn't murder people with iron kettles be doing with an iron kettle? You better start talking, pork chop.
Alright, fine. I bought a kettle, okay? But I never intended to hurt anybody with it. Truth is, it was stolen yesterday.
You're lying, Otter.
Calm down, damn it. We can't prove it wasn't stolen.
You got a real nice bookshelf here, Otter. Be a real shame if I searched for clues, wouldn't it? Looks like somebody's been keeping a private journal. Hot Jesus. There's some pretty goddamn damning evidence right here, Otter.
Oh, that's just a story. I write fake diaries all the time.
That seems pretty reasonable. Touché, Otter. Tough guy. Real piece of work.
Who are you people? You can't...
Detective...
Well, what?
I want to know.
Well,
Here you do. You better hope I don't... Lee Potter. I thought his name was Paul Otter. Why would Paul Otter have a birthday card for a man named Lee Potter in his house? Computer, search Lee Potter. Convicted serial killer. Escaped. Potter. Otter. P. Otter. Bitch, we're dealing with a goddamn serial killer. To the detective mobile. The gig's up, Otter. Or should I say, Potter.
How did you know?
I'll spare you the details, but just tell me, why'd you do it?
It's just something I've always liked doing. I'd watch to see what random people would sell. Then I'd buy their items from the store and murder them with it. And then I'd get a refund and wait for the next person. Never used to cost me anything, and I can sell the evidence. You didn't sell the evidence this time, though. Why?
Well, the shop was shut. Just like this case. Take him away, bitch.
Damn it, you're gonna want to see this.
What is it, bitch?
The DNA results from the Iron Kettle came back. You're not gonna believe it.
Well, spit it out, bitch. We got the right guy, didn't we?
Yeah, we got the right guy, but here's the strange part. Potter and Randall, they were twin brothers, separated at birth. Isn't that funny?
Well, it's a small world.